stop. Don't skip this. I need just 30 seconds of your time, because what I'm about to tell you could completely change the way your mornings feel for the rest of your life. There's something sitting in your kitchen spice drawer right now. Something you probably bought for a holiday recipe and then forgot about. Something so small, it fits on the tip of your finger. And when you drop just one of them into your morning coffee, your body begins to change. Within 10 minutes. Most people have had this in their home for years and never once used it this way. Your great-grandmother probably knew about it, and then somehow we all forgot. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what it is, exactly what it does inside your body step by step, and exactly how to use it starting tomorrow morning. If you are over 60 and you drink coffee every single day, you need to watch this to the very end. Good morning, and welcome back. I want to start today with a very simple question. When was the last time you felt really good in the morning? Not just okay, not just functional, but truly energized, clear-headed, light on your feet, ready for the day. For millions of people over 60, mornings can feel heavy. You wake up and your joints already ache. Your digestion feels slow and sluggish. Your energy is low before the day has even started. Your mind feels foggy, like someone left a curtain closed inside your head. You drink your coffee, and yes, it helps a little. It wakes you up, but something still feels off. Something is still missing. Today, I am going to introduce you to something that has been used for over 2,000 years. In Ayurvedic medicine, in traditional Chinese medicine, in old world kitchens across Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. Something that grandmothers and healers and spice traders knew was powerful, long before modern science existed to explain why. It is something so small, it fits on your fingernail, but the effect it has on your body, especially when combined with your morning coffee, is truly remarkable. First, let me remind you what a clove actually is, because most of us have seen them in stores, used them in holiday cooking, and then put them in the back of the cabinet and forgotten about them for months. A clove is the dried flower bud of a tree called Syzygium aromaticum. It originally came from a small group of islands in Indonesia called the Maluku Islands, also known as the Spice Islands. And here is something that blew my mind when I first learned it. For hundreds of years, cloves were so valuable, so powerful, so in demand, that wars were actually fought over them. Entire naval fleets sailed thousands of miles across oceans just to control the supply of these tiny brown buds. Why? Because people knew, even without laboratories, even without scientific journals, that cloves did something extraordinary inside the human body. They healed, they soothed, they protected, they kept people healthier. And the reason for that power, the secret inside every single clove, is a compound called eugenol. Eugenol. Remember that word, because everything we talk about today comes back to eugenol. It is the engine inside the clove, and it is one of the most powerful natural healing compounds ever studied by modern science. Now here is where it gets really, truly interesting. And this is the part most people have never heard before. Coffee by itself is already a powerful drink. We know that. It contains antioxidants, compounds that protect your cells from damage. It boosts focus. It speeds up your metabolism. And for many people, it genuinely improves mood and mental clarity. But coffee also has a downside, especially for seniors. It can make acid reflux and heartburn worse. It can raise your cortisol, that is your body's main stress hormone. For some people, it causes a small but real spike in blood sugar. And for many, it irritates the lining of the stomach and the intestines. That uncomfortable, jittery, unsettled feeling, that is coffee working against your body, not for it. This is where the clove steps in and changes everything. When you drop just one whole clove into your hot coffee, not a powder, not a flavored syrup, not an extract, just one small, whole, dried clove, something almost magical begins to happen. the eugenol in the clove begins to neutralize the acid in your coffee. It starts to calm the inflammatory response that coffee sometimes triggers. It adds a layer of antioxidant protection so powerful that it makes the coffee's own antioxidants look modest by comparison. Think of it this way. Coffee is the engine, and the clove is the premium fuel additive that makes the engine run cleaner, smoother, and longer, with less wear and tear on the parts. That is what we are doing here. We are not replacing your coffee. We are upgrading it. So, what exactly happens in those first 10 minutes after you drink your clove coffee? Let's walk through it together. And as I describe each step, I want you to picture this happening inside your own body, because it will. The moment you try this, minutes 1 to 3, your stomach begins to receive the coffee. But this time, the clove's eugenol is already present, already dissolved into every sip, and it acts immediately as a natural antacid. For people who normally feel a little burning or tightness after their morning coffee, this is the first thing they notice. The warmth of the coffee feels different, smoother, gentler, less sharp. The stomach is not fighting the drink, it is welcoming it. Minutes 3 to 6. Now the antioxidants, from both the coffee and the clove, begin entering your bloodstream. Your blood vessels relax, just slightly. Circulation improves. Many people describe a gentle warmth spreading through them, not from the temperature of the drink, but from somewhere deeper, from the inside. It is your cells receiving protection. It is your body being bathed in something good. Before we continue, if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe now. Minutes 6 to 10. This is where seniors especially begin to feel the difference. The combination begins to quietly lower the inflammation signals circulating in your body. For those who wake up with achy joints, stiff knees, sore hips, tight hands, this is when the clove begins showing its true strength. Some people notice a mild lifting of morning brain fog. That heavy, slow feeling in the head begins to clear a little faster than usual. Others notice that their normal coffee jitters, the racing heart, the anxious hands, are simply gone. 10 minutes, 1 clove, and your body is already beginning to respond. Now let's slow down for a moment, because those 10 minutes are just the beginning. When you make clove coffee a regular morning habit, something you do 3, 4, 5 mornings a week, here is what research and centuries of traditional medicine suggest your body begins to gain over time. 7 benefits. Real ones. Let's go through them one by one. Benefit number 1, blood sugar balance. Cloves contain compounds that actually mimic the action of insulin in your body. That means they help your cells absorb sugar more efficiently from your bloodstream. For seniors, especially those watching their glucose levels, managing prediabetes, or simply wanting to avoid the energy crashes that come from unstable blood sugar, this is enormous. Studies have shown that regular clove consumption can meaningfully reduce fasting blood sugar levels. And when you combine that with coffee, which, when drunk without sugar, also has a modest stabilizing effect on blood glucose, you create a morning ritual that supports healthy, steady energy all day long. No spikes, no crashes, just steady, calm energy. Benefit number 2, anti-inflammatory power. Inflammation is the quiet fire that burns beneath most of what goes wrong in the body as we age. Arthritis, heart disease, fatigue, brain fog, depression, all of these conditions, every single one of them has a connection to chronic inflammation. Eugenol, the main compound in cloves, is one of the most potent natural anti-inflammatory substances ever studied by science. Ounce for ounce, it rivals many pharmaceutical anti-inflammatory drugs, and it has been doing this for thousands of years, with no factory required. Every morning that you drink clove coffee, you are giving your body a clear, gentle signal to calm its inflammatory response. Over days, over weeks, over months, the benefits build on each other. Benefit number 3, Improve digestion. For seniors, digestive discomfort is one of the most common daily struggles. Bloating after meals, gas, a feeling of food sitting like a brick in the stomach, sluggish bowel movement, that uncomfortable fullness that lasts for hours. Cloves stimulate the production of digestive enzymes, the chemicals your gut uses to properly break down the food you eat. They also reduce intestinal gas, soothe the lining of the stomach, and calm irritation in the intestines. Many people who begin drinking clove coffee report that their morning bloating decreases noticeably within just 1 week. 1 week of 1 clove per day. Benefit number 4, oral health. Here's one that might surprise you. Cloves have been used as a natural dental remedy for centuries, and not by accident. Eugenol is actually a key ingredient in many dental treatments used by dentists in modern offices today. The same compound that soothes a toothache is the same compound that is in your clove. When you drink clove coffee, small amounts of eugenol wash gently over your gums and your teeth with every sip. This helps kill harmful oral bacteria, reduces gum inflammation, and may help protect against cavities over time. It is like a gentle, natural daily rinse that also tastes wonderful. Benefit number 5. Antioxidant protection. I want to share a number with you, and I want you to really hear it. Cloves have one of the highest antioxidant scores of any food or spice on the entire planet. The ORAC score, which measures how powerfully a substance fights free radicals, the molecules that damage your cells and accelerate aging, for cloves is over 290,000 units per 100 grams. Now, blueberries. Everyone calls blueberries a superfood. The word superfood was practically invented for blueberries. Their ORAC score is around 4,600. Cloves score more than 60 times higher than blueberries. 60 times. In a single clove that you can drop into your coffee cup for free. Right now, from your spice drawer. When you add 1 clove to your morning coffee, you are wrapping your body in an extraordinary shield of protection against cellular aging every single morning. Benefit number 6, liver support. Your liver is your body's detox center. It filters everything that enters your body. Medications, alcohol, environmental chemicals, processed food additives. Everything goes through the liver. And as we age, the liver's function naturally, gradually slows down. Eugenol in cloves has been studied specifically for its ability to protect liver cells from damage, reduce fat buildup in the liver, and improve liver enzyme levels. The markers doctors look at to see how healthy your liver is. Adding clove to your morning coffee may give your liver a gentle, daily boost of support that adds up over time. Benefit number 7, natural pain relief. We talked about inflammation. But cloves also have a direct pain-relieving quality that goes beyond just reducing inflammation. Eugenol actually mildly numbs nerve receptors in the body. This is precisely why dentists have used clove oil to soothe dental pain for generations. It works by telling your nerves to quiet down. For seniors dealing with chronic aches and pains in the joints, the lower back, the muscles, a daily dose of eugenol through clove coffee may offer real, measurable, gentle relief over time. Not a miracle, not a pharmaceutical, but real, gentle, and cumulative. Before I keep going, and I promise, the most important part is still coming, including the warning about who should not try this. I want to take just one moment. If you are finding this helpful today, if you feel like this is information someone should have told you years ago, please take 2 seconds right now and tap that red subscribe button below this video and hit the bell icon next to it so you get notified every time we post. We share content like this every single week. Simple, practical, natural health tips made specifically for people who want to feel their best every morning. No complicated programs. No expensive products, just real information shared with care. It means so much to us when you subscribe. It tells us that this matters, that these videos are making a difference in real people's lives. Lives like yours. Okay, now let's keep going, because what comes next is something you absolutely cannot miss. So now that you know why clove coffee is so powerful, let me show you exactly how to do it the right way. Because there's a right way and a wrong way. And the difference matters more than you might think. Step 1. Get whole cloves. Not ground cloves. Not clove powder. Not clove extract. Whole, dried cloves. The small, brown, nail-shaped ones you find in the spice aisle of any grocery store. They are inexpensive. They last for a very long time in your cabinet. And they are the only form that works properly for this. Ground cloves will make your coffee gritty and bitter. You do not want that. 1 or 2 whole cloves. That is all you need. 1 is the perfect starting point. Step 2. Place the clove in your cup before you pour the coffee. Drop it in the empty cup first. Then pour your hot, freshly brewed coffee directly over it. The moment that hot liquid hits the clove, it begins the extraction process, pulling the eugenol and the antioxidants out of the clove and into your drink. Heat activates the release. This is important. Step 3. Let it steep. Do not rush. Give it at least 3 minutes. 5 minutes is even better. Up to 10 minutes is wonderful if you have the patience. Use this time to sit down, breathe, look out the window, stretch gently. The slower the steep, the more of the beneficial compounds transfer into your coffee. Step 4. When you are ready to drink, you can remove the clove and set it aside, or simply leave it in the cup and drink carefully around it. Some people, at the very end of their cup, like to take the clove out and chew on it gently. This releases one final burst of eugenol and gives you a natural, clean, spicy breath freshener. This is completely safe and perfectly fine. Step 5. Sip slowly. This is not a drink to rush. Take your time. Let your stomach receive each sip gently. The slower you drink, the more time your digestive system has to begin responding and benefiting from what it is receiving. How often should you do this? Start with 3 mornings per week. Give your body time to adjust, though for most people, adjustment is immediate and pleasant. After 1 to 2 weeks, you can comfortably move to daily use if you wish. The benefits, especially for blood sugar, digestion, and inflammation, tend to build and compound over time. The longer you do it consistently, the more your body benefits. Now, I need you to listen very closely for the next few minutes, because cloves are powerful, and because they are powerful, they are not right for everyone in every situation. Before you begin adding cloves to your daily coffee, please hear these important cautions. Caution number 1, blood thinners. If you are currently taking warfarin, aspirin therapy, Plavix, or any other blood thinning medication, please speak with your doctor before trying this. Eugenol has natural blood thinning properties of its own. Combining it with a prescribed blood thinner could thin your blood more than is safe. This is serious. Do not skip this conversation with your doctor. Caution number 2, upcoming surgery. If you have any surgical procedure scheduled within the next 2 weeks, stop all clove use immediately. For the same reason, surgeons need your blood to clot properly during and after an operation. Please tell your surgical team about any herbal additions, supplements, or dietary changes you have made. This information matters. Caution number 3, clove allergy. This is rare, but it exists. If you have ever had a reaction to clove oil at the dentist, a burning sensation, swelling, or unusual discomfort, or if you know you are sensitive to spices like cinnamon, bay leaf, or allspice, please speak with a healthcare provider before trying clove coffee. Caution number 4, more is not better. I want to be very clear about this. 1 to 2 whole cloves, once per day, is the appropriate amount. Cloves in large quantities, several cloves multiple times per day, can actually cause liver stress and serious digestive irritation. The dose makes the medicine, 1 clove is your gentle, daily ally. 10 cloves is not 10 times better. It is a problem. Please do not overdo it. Caution number 5. This is not medical treatment. I want to say this plainly and with respect. This video is educational. Clove coffee is a healthy, natural addition to a good daily routine, but it is not a cure. It is not a substitute for medications prescribed by your doctor. If you have diabetes, heart disease, liver conditions, or any serious health issue, please continue working with your healthcare provider. Use this as a complement to your care, not a replacement. Now, I want to share with you some of the experiences that people have told us about after adding clove to their morning coffee. I hear from viewers like you every single week, and some of these messages genuinely move me. Margaret, 67, from Ohio wrote to us. She said, "I have tried so many things for my morning bloating over the years. Every time I eat breakfast, I feel uncomfortable for hours afterward. I was honestly skeptical when I saw your video, but after 5 days, just 5 days, of clove coffee, the bloating is almost completely gone. I feel lighter. I feel better. I can't believe something so simple actually worked." Robert, 72, shared his experience. He said, "My knees have hurt every single morning for 3 years. I start the day already in pain. I tried clove coffee 2 weeks after watching your video. I won't tell you the pain is gone, but it is less, noticeably less. My wife noticed I was moving around the kitchen more easily. That meant everything to me." And Dorothy, 64, told us, "I have always loved coffee, but the jitters were terrible. My heart would race, my hands would shake, and I would feel anxious for an hour. Since I added 1 clove, I get the energy without the anxiety. I feel calm and focused. I shared this video with everyone in my family. How did we not know about this before?" So here is what I want you to take away from today. Your morning routine already has power. You already make that coffee. You already sit down with that cup. You already do that quiet ritual every single day. Whether it is at the kitchen table, by the window, or in your favorite chair, all I am asking you to do is add one tiny thing to that ritual. 1 clove. Drop it in before you pour your coffee. Let it steep while the day begins to wake up around you. Sip slowly, breathe, and give your body 3 to 10 minutes to start receiving everything that tiny little bud has to offer. And then, just as hundreds of thousands of people who have already discovered this have done, pay attention. Pay attention to how your stomach feels after breakfast. Pay attention to how your joints feel when you stand up from the table. Pay attention to how your mind feels, whether that morning fog lifts a little faster, a little more completely than before. You deserve mornings that feel good. You deserve to wake up and feel cared for, not by expensive treatments or complicated programs, but by something simple, natural, and ancient. Something that has been quietly waiting in your spice drawer this whole time. 1 clove, 1 cup, every morning. That is all it takes to begin. Before you go, I have one question for you. Have you ever tried cloves in your coffee or your tea before? Or is this completely new to you today? Tell me in the comments below. I read every single comment on this channel, every one, and I absolutely love hearing about your experiences. Whether you are trying this for the first time tomorrow morning, or you have already been doing something similar for years, I want to hear from you. And if you found today's video helpful, if this felt like information that someone important in your life needed to hear, please share it with them. A friend, a sibling, a neighbor, your adult children who make your coffee every morning. One share from you could completely change someone's day, someone's week, someone's health. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Right now, tap that red subscribe button and hit the bell next to it. We share videos like this every week. Simple, natural, practical health tips, made with love, made for you. It takes 2 seconds, and it truly means the world to every single person on our team. Thank you, truly, genuinely, from the bottom of our hearts, for spending this time with us today. Take good care of yourself. Drink your coffee slowly. Drop in that clove. And we will see you in the very next video.